Kazakh has two types of personal endings. The first type, also called personal endings or pronominal types, can be used both after nouns and verbs, expressing the person and the number of the first actant or subject. The second type, also called personal endings or possessive type, are followed by certain forms of verbs. The pronominal type of personal endings can be attached to both nominal and verbal predicates, such as nouns, pronouns, adjectives, numerals, and verbs to mark the person and the number of the first actant or subject. Today's video focuses on the usage of personal endings in nominal predicates, i.e., after nouns, adjectives, pronouns, and numerals. The personal endings of the verbal predicate will be explained when we learn the tense markers. There are a few examples that illustrate the usage of personal markers in nominal predicate position. If the predicate is a noun, men muallimmin, I am a teacher. If the predicate is an adjective, sen ulkünsün, you are older. If the predicate is a pronoun, ol kim, who is she or he. If the predicate is a numeral, siz altmışısınız, you are the sixth. In these cases, you can add personal markers after them to make a simple sentence. After nominal predicate, Kazakh personal endings functionally correspond to English auxiliary verb to be. This table concludes the endings and their usage rules. The first person singular forms acquire the endings mon, men, bun, bin, pun, and pin. After vowels and l, r, i, u, m, n, ng, you use either mon or min, depending on the last syllable of the stem. If a stem is ended in z or j, you use bun or bin. And after voiceless consonants, it should be pun or pin. The plural forms acquire endings like muz, miz, buz, biz, and puz, piz. After vowels, semiconsonants, i, u, and l, r, you use muz or miz. If the stem ended in z, j, m, n, ng, it should be buz or biz. And after voiceless consonants, it is puz or piz. The second person endings are relatively easy. Informal singular endings are sing or sing. The plural endings are singdar or singdir. The formal singular endings are siz or siz. The plural endings are sizdar or sizdir. They are used after all stem endings. The third person singular forms have no endings. You should use the nominal stem and thus they are identical. In such case, the subject ol or olar must be appeared in order to distinguish singular from plural forms. I prepared two examples which might help you understand the concepts precisely. The first one is қуанышты, happy, an adjective. The declension of it as follows. First person singular, men қуаныштымын. Plural, biz қуаныштымыз. Second person informal singular, sen қуаныштысың. Plural, сендер қуаныштысыңдар. Second person formal singular, siz қуаныштысыз. Plural, sizler қуаныштысыздар. Third person singular, ol қуанышты. Plural, олар қуанышты. The second one is büyük, tall. Its declension should be like this. First person singular, men büyükpін. Plural, biz büyükpіз. Second person informal singular, sen büyüksün. Plural, sendер büyüksіңдер. Second person formal singular, siz büyüksіз. Plural, sizler büyüksüzler. Third person singular, ol büyük. Plural, olar büyük. The usage rules of the personal endings are summarized hereafter. Normally, they are used in nominal predicates functionally corresponding to English auxiliary verb to be. Firstly, they are used after nouns. Example, men tilmashpin. I'm a translator or interpreter. Biz o'quvchimiz. We are students. Sen muğallimsin. You are a teacher. Siz yazuvchisiz. You are a writer. Ol or olar жұмысшы. He or she is a worker or they are workers. Secondly, they are used after adjectives. For example, men жалғызбын. I am alone. Biz azbız. We are few. Sen ақылдысың. You are smart. Sendер көпсіңдер. There are many of you. Олар жаман. They are bad. Thirdly, they can be used after pronouns. Example, men Muratpın. I am Murat. Menmin. It's me. Biz. It's us. Sen kimsin? Who are you? Ol ne? What is that? O'quvchilar anda. Students are there. In addition, they can be used after numerals. Example, men birinchimin. I am the first. Sen ikinchisin. You are the second. Ol uchinchi. He or she is the third. Men 25'timin. I am 25 years old. By the way, when you say you are each, you should add locative case between numerals and the personal endings. I will make an individual video about the locative case soon. Finally, they are used after possessive markers expressing possession or relationship. Example, men senin muğallimingmin. I am your teacher. Biz sizдің o'quvchilaringizbiz. We are your students. Sen bizдің maqtanishimizsin. You are our pride. Ol mening do'sum. He or she is my friend. The final point of today's lesson is how to negate the nominal predicates. In fact, it is very easy. You select the words you want to negate, add is, not, then add above mentioned personal endings. In doing so, you have the negative form of your word. For instance, men o'quvchi emaspin. Muğallimmin. I am not a student, I am a teacher. Sen aygul emassin. You are not aygul. Sendер жазушы емессіңдер. You are not writers. Олар ақымақ емес. They are not fools. Now you can make a simple sentence using the words we've learned so far. If this is what you want, I think my work is done. Thank you for watching.